Okay, we're cracking in, we're getting off to a great start. Okie dokie, welcome back, part 2. How are you all? Love you all, you're all fucking amazing. Okie dokie, we'll get it on, we're going to do some shit. We've got to do some shit. I forget the noodles at the start, I think I've got to do, but this is basically a bit of a situation where we've got to do some garlic crushing, alright? So I want to infuse in my noodles that are going to be boiled. They are going to have to be salted and all that sort of business, but at the end of the day, I want my garlic to be, I want my noodles to be garlicked. And one of the best ways to do it, believe it or not, is that on? Oh, sorry. Yeah, one of the best ways to do it is basically just get the garlic, okay. We can all see what I'm doing, okay. But the purple stem garlic, always get that. So I'm going to do at least 4. So I do want it really garlicky, okay. I want a lot of flavour. Now, obviously, we are on part 2 of the Tantanmen, whatever the fuck it is, a spicy ramen noodle that I forgot to put in the title. So. And everyone's going, oh no, I don't believe it. So I was doing, yeah, but I like them because I think they're nice. So, okay, now, because we are in part 2, at this stage, like, I am completely pissed. So, if anyone gets offended by anything I say, then, like, my excuse is I'm struggling to even, like, stand up, right? Right, I've got some butter in there. I'm just gonna squirt some. We're just gonna squeeze some garlic in there, really. Right, okay. I've had, like I said in the last video, I've had the final details on Norm, and I'm not exactly happy. Right, I'm stuck with him, and I'm just gonna hope he does well. But I'm not looking like, it's not looking favourable in my situation, if I'm honest, right? And the reason why that is because one of the details that come through from Norm is that, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get some, because I don't need the green, but I've chucked the green bits in on so because I'm a twat. So I'm just going into the fridge with another more different abilities. So I just want to exercise something. So, excuse me. Yeah. So okay. So I just want to put in some red green tips of the spring onions. Just I don't know, is that going to ruin it? But it does, doesn't it? Fuck it. Oh, bollocks. Well, I'm doing it now, so, I mean, what can I do? So, I mean, it's going to float about in there and, it's alright, don't worry, I'm not going to, oh, fucking hell. Right, I might have made a mistake doing that, actually. No, fuck it. I'm doing it, and I'm going ahead with it. I know what I'm going to do, so it's not a problem. I reckon overall it'll be fine. So because I'm doing more noodles than what I'm going to do, so I think overall it'll be fine. I'm going to play ahead with it. So I'm just thinking ahead. When I do obviously these Michelin ability situations, we're always planning ahead. Right, so I'm just going to whack that into the microwave. So that's canola oil. But the kitchen is very small, as we know. So, right, okay, this is what I mean. Right, we have gone for very fine Asian noodle situation, and this Tracy will be very recognisable, the packaging. So this is the semi-reasonable shop, Mrs. Tracy. Right, so I've gone fine noodles. Now, why is that? So I want to do quite a few because I think I've got enough. I don't want to do the whole packet, so that's fine. So on this part of the dish, on this part of the world of the dish, a lot of things have already been done. We've got the chicken stock, which is splashing everywhere, so I don't know what's going on there. I'm going to turn it off, and I want to turn it off. Well, I've just noticed I haven't even got the chef's apron on, so hang on. Right, okay, I do apologise if anyone was seeing like boobs and shit. So it's just how it is, you know. I'm next year I'm 50, so you know I don't want people saying, oh, you know, he's only like 37. I fucking wish I was 37, mate. It's fucking not happening, right? So right, okay, the butter's in there. That's pinged. That's fine. Not much we can do. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start to make the noodles are over there. I haven't got an issue with that. Okay, I'm more concerned with the sauce, really, if I'm honest with you. Right, so what we're going to do, this is how we're going to do it, right? I'm going to go for, I've got a tin of coconut sauce and cream. Okay, I'm not going to go with, in the recipe with this one that I worked out originally, I did myself, I was going to go for soy milk, but I'm not doing soy milk. I can't do soy. I do soy in like different situations, but I'm going to rinse it out with every last little bit of the coconut situation in there. Alright. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I'm going to whack in the rest of the chicken stock. Nice, okay. And then we're going to whack in some cream. Nice bit of cream in there. Right, so what I want to do is I just want to whiz up. That's basically going to be the sort of situation, right? Depending how like thin it is, if it gets thin, then we will sort it out, right? Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Right. So we've got a little bit of finish going on now, so I'm not too happy with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some cauliflower, and we're just going to thicken it up a little tiny tad. So here we go. Right. So this is a tiny a cheek hat that you can do, and we're going to do it. Right. Fuck off. Right, I just had a bit of an intruder there. I've got issues going on. If you see a little friendly friend flying about, like please just try not to watch. So. Right, okay. Okay. Right, okay. So, yeah, I don't think it's going to be thick enough. And there's not really else a lot I can do. I don't want to boil it. I mean, I could do, but okay, I'm probably going to have to actually at the end of the day. So I just want to mix it up. It's just going to be the yeah. It's just bubbling over. To be honest with you, there's not a lot I can do really. Right, okay. What we're going to have to do is right. Thank you for that. Right, hang on a minute. Right, okay. Right, welcome back. So I'm just going to pour the juice from here. That is literally going to be the actual broth of the actual ramen itself. So that's fine. Okay, that's cool. I had to remove a few things. It was a bit of a panicky moment here in the side of the channel. This is going to take one spoon. I need to get this up to a boiling situation. Right. A lot of the flavours that are in there, and there's not much else I can fucking do, to be honest with you. So I need to get that fucking properly worked off. Okay, now the noodles are going to by now be absolutely fine. Alright, so I'm going to just mix them around briefly, and I want them to just sit with themselves onto a situation where they're just going to literally steam themselves out, and that's going to be fine. I've not got a problem with that at all. Okay, that should be alright. I'm just taking immediate precautions. Right. Okay, here we go. I'm going to pour out the noodles, and then I'm going to pour them back in. And that's it. And they're going to sit there, okay? We're going to turn that completely off now. Right, and that's where this part of the situation is going to be literally demonstrated by the actual by the butter. Hang on. Right, okay, so here we go. So I've got the butter, so it's got a nice garlic, and whatever the fuck I put in here, butter, I can't remember what it was because I was too pissed. So that's my fault and not yours. So there we go. Right, in it goes. Right, it's just gone everywhere. I can't handle it. I'm absolutely smashed. Right, okay. Oh, God, cloth's getting in the way. It's because the bowl's bloody roasted, do you know what I mean? What do you want me to do? Like, burn myself? Right, okay. That'll be fine. Okay, okay, right, mix that around and that'll be cushy, right? Okay, I know everyone's going, oh my God, Sergeant is completely wazzered. I am completely wazzered, so, you know, you are correct there, but I'm trying to do my best for you. I know I've still got to do the pak choy. I'm just going to chomp this up a little bit. I think it needs to be taken off the heat completely now. And it's probably like going to be sitting in. Let's just leave it to sit. Yeah, don't like judgmental it too much. Okay. Okay, right. The sauce I just want to be sitting over there. That can do its thing, and that can go on, and that's it. Right, okay, next thing I've got to do, I've got to do the pak choy. Right, I've got no choice, and I've got no bowl to do it in. I've got a bowl, but it is this bowl, and that's the only bowl I've got. Okay, it's all come together, a little bit higgledy-piggledy, but I will make it up in the end, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it, it's not a problem, right? Okay, all I need to do is to get it up to a boil and put the pak choy in, and it's job's a good one. Right, okay, now we're back to a bit of sensibility, and everyone's going, are you fucking shitting me? That was like literally helter-skelter, shit's going fucking everywhere. Yes, it was. It's fine, it's not a problem, right? But what we're going to do is I need to create a paste, alright? So I'm going to use that one, I'm going to use that bowl there, but that's for later. Okay, here we go. Now we need to create, now because this is a ramen, this is a centrifugal ramen, okay? It's got a little power delivery point in the middle of the bowl. And that power delivery point is going to come in the shape of this. Right, sesame seed paste. Now we can't get any sesame seed paste, okay? So I've got some actual, the next substitute is peanut butter paste. Alright, so that's what I'm going to use. Now be careful with the delivery. Yeah, don't go too exercising with it. Don't go, oh, I can go, be amazing. Right, next we're going to come to this. We're trying to make it into the substitute that it isn't. Alright. White Mistero paste. Now I haven't got much left, so I'm going to scrape every single ounce of it out of the bowl that I have got. Because it's a very, very important paste into it. It is similar to its cousins of red Mistero paste, but at the end of the day, it's not. It's going to have a lighter impact, alright? So it's a case of, well, you know, is it cheating? Is it not? Is it like, you know, pretending to go with goat chewing paste? Well, probably, but at the end of the day, if it works, then do it. Yeah, that's my advice. Okay, always my advice. Right, in mix with this is a little bit of sesame seed oil. Okay, just a nice mixture. A nice bit of soy sauce. Okay, and a nice little bit of white wine vinegar. So if anyone can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so that's what we've whacked in. Okay, now we need to just give this a nice mixer upper. Right, so that's going to be the actual blend that I'm going to implement and put into the bottom of the actual. It does get everywhere. It's messy. Yeah, you've got to be careful. You've got to be, you know, looking at lots of different sort of situations that are going on. Okay, now in the mix of that, as that's going on. We're going to be whacking in, or what over there, don't worry about it, it's fine. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, no, major moments. Oh, fucking hell. Right, okay, I didn't see that. We've had major moments going on. But we've had a disaster. It all adds to the impact of the dish, so, you know, we now know that that is cooked. I've spilt loads of it everywhere, so, shit, it's fine. It's not a problem. Everyone saw that coming, but I didn't, because I was concentrating on different things, and that's how it goes. Alright, that is just how it goes. Okay, now, in the actual mix itself, I want to go and put some lovely spring onion in it. Don't worry, I'll clear it up, so it's not a problem. I should redo it now, shouldn't I? So, hang on. Well, okay, obviously we had a bit of a clear up there, so that was quite hairy. So, right, so I want to put in some nice, just the white part of the spring onion, like doing it like a mix. So, like I said, now obviously we're going to get on to obviously W Agent 130, which is Norm. We have found out his real age. He did get a letter from the King and the Queen, and that's only when he passed 100. So I'm a little bit like thinking to myself, well, this is going to be like a bit interesting, isn't it? So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna. Shit. Right. I'm just trying to work out what to do, really. Right. Okay. That's it. Right. I need to get this in here. Right. Right. I need to get this point. I'm so pissed. It's ridiculous. Right, I'm doing it for you. Right, I'm going to whack the spring onion in the mixture that is basically the base that is going to go into the bottom of the bowl. So just spring onion, like the white a bit, you know, you can do it a lot finer than I have. I've made a little bit of a hash of it, I must admit. But I'm going to persevere with it. Fuck it. There's so much. I'll put a little bit more sesame seed oil in it, maybe. Oh, is that a mistake? I don't know. This is all I've never done this dish before. You know, it's like, you know, Dennis making naans in a wood pizza in a pizza oven. Is it a recommendation? I don't know. Has he done it before? He hasn't. So there we go. Right, here we go. This is it. Right, what I'm going to do 2 pak choys. I reckon that's starting to heat up. I'm just going to whack in, I'm just going to season the situation. I'm just going to cut it down the middle. And I'm going to chuck the pak choys in. So these now take literally seconds. So I'm literally not far away. I'm literally, that is it. That's probably it from plating over. Literally, honest to God. It's literally as fast as that. Okay, so there we go. Right, let's do it. I'm going to turn this off, I'm going to turn it off, I'm just going to sit this over to one side and let that do its thing. Okay, so we've got loads of smoke at the moment, so when I put the tray on, it's going to need a lot of help. So I need to get that ready, so hang on a minute. Okay. Right, because that is just going to heat up with the situation on there, and I can't be on. You can see it already steaming already because it's so hot. Okay, because I need the fucking situation. Okay, right, okay, enough of that. I've got the noodles ready. I'm going to remove the pak choy. That's done. That's fine. It's literally that. Just warm it up. That's all you got to do. Right. I know everyone's going, oh, you should have fried it or whatever, but I'm not doing that. I'm trying not to drop it in the actual sink itself. So, there we go. Nice. Right, that'll be fine. Just chuck it over now. So, right, a bit of lime. Put the lime in there. Okay, a bit of lemon. Right, so it's alright, don't worry, we're building up to it, don't worry about it. Oh, I can't cut a fucking lemon, for fuck's sake. Right, okay, I just want to mix that in. tiny bit of salt. I'm just going to mix that in. That's the batch already done. That's it. Lime and lemon, let it sit. Just leave it alone. Alright. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to build the shit. Yeah, we're going to build it. So I'm going to create 2 dishes. I'm going to do, well, we can't, because I haven't done the actual egg. And we can't do the dish without the fucking egg. So, shit. Well, I'm having a moment. Right, this is the first time Sergeant has been caught off guard. When we use this back pan, we're going to get loads of smoke. So that's going to be a nightmare. So here we go. I'm going to do an egg and I'll see you in a minute. Right, okay, here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the normal dish that I was going to put it in anyway. I'm just going to stir the actual sauce around and see how that goes. So, right, hang on a second. Right, okay, so here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the actual sauce in. So that's that cream and that all the other business sauce we put in now. The rest of it I'm just going to leave over to one side. Okay, if we need it, we need it. Yeah, it's one of those situations. That's on full whack. I'm going to have to hope that gets up to a full temperature. Otherwise, we've got issues. All right. Okay, now the actual, I should have put this in first, but I'm now putting it in after. So that's that peanut buttery sort of situation going on right in there. I've completely ballsed this up actually. I should have put this in first and I'll put it on after. So what are you going to do? Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix it. I'm just going to mix it round and let it settle into the actual situation that's going to be in it. So, right, okay. Right, don't worry about it. Charles knows what he's doing. Right, don't worry about it. Right. Okay. Now, next instalment is going to be the noodles. Right. So I'm going to do 2 dishes because I want to try. I want to try this. So. Okay. So. We mix the noodles around, okay. They're buttery and they've got substance. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So there are them thin egg noodles. Okay. Hang on. Wait, I'm off. Okay, they're them thin egg noodles. So here we go. I'm going to try and just make noodles there. I'm just going to try and sort of build a sort of dish that is going to be recognisable. Okay, that's right. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're going to turn that down. I'm just going to crack an egg into this now, and we're going to serve it up, and this is literally as quick as that. I've got it out there. Even though we dropped a shell in, he got it out. He got it out in time. Right. Okay, that's cool. Cool. So all you got to do, just whack it in, drop it in, let it begin, and let it sing, and that's it. And there you go, nice. So I want to do 2. I'm just trying to work out where to put that one. Okay, nice. Right, same situation, just like toss it around. Right, okay. Right, don't worry about tossing around. We want to try and get these noodles into a situation that I'm happy with, right? So I need a tiny bit more sauce there. Just concentrate on the egg now. That's it, that's all you got to do. That's it. Nice, that's it. All over. That's all she wrote, mate. That's all she wrote. Might need that spatula later on, right? Right, turn everything off. Okay, we can now build the dish. Right, the dish that we've all been waiting for, basically. Okay, right. Okay, let's do it. All right. I'm just gonna legend out at the moment. I'm gonna place that bak choy. Absolutely beautiful bak choy. Absolutely like legendary. One of the most like legendary East Asian dishes or things that you can purchase in an East Asian supermarket. You know, you're talking about an equality of literally Michelin ability. Okay, it's beautiful and it's warranted certain subjects. All right, so right with the spring onion that we've got left over. Right, there's not much I can do with it. I'm going to save it for another time. All right. So because this is probably one of the dishes that I'm not going to go over extreme on. All right. I'm trying to rein. This is literally like a reiner in dish. We're reining it in. All right. Okay, now the actual meat itself. This is how we're going to do it. Right. Okay, beautiful. Actually, here we go. It's literally just amazing. And a bit fell in. And a bit's gonna fall in. Yeah, and I haven't got any issue with that. Do a bit falling in. Bit of meat, you know, succumbing to where it's coming from. Right. What we're gonna do now is we're just gonna test it with the best. There we go. Absolutely amazing. Absolute quality. Right, okay, and here we go. I'm going to put the best egg. Oh, I'm going to put the nicest egg on there. Okay, so I'm just going to have the egg sort of carrying over to here. So I think that's fine. I think that'll be alright. So here we go. So it's a very, very gentle egg. It's got a very beautiful tone to the egg. It's very, very delicate. Okay, but we'll see that in a minute. Alright. Okay. I think that's absolutely beautiful. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to layer on a couple of aesthetic tones while that egg is still in a beautiful, absolutely lovely place. It's in a heavenly delight, okay, so I'm not going to be too bothered about it, to be honest with you. And here we go. I'm going to give it a bit of a sergeant twist. So we're just gonna cut a few little bits off, and I think a nice little. Is that going to ruin it? If I even put it on there, will it ruin it? I think it will actually, wouldn't it? I don't really need anything. I'll tell you what. I think what it could do actually with is just a tiny bit of lime. A nice. I think this is more of a lime dish, isn't it? Really. Honestly, right? No, I don't think it is. So what I'll do, I'll just squirt the actual lime on it myself. So I'm going to do that over the actual pak choy, the lemon. Alright. I'm going to keep the actual specialisations off. I think the only thing I should do, just to let everyone know that it is a really hot one, is just to put a little bit of I'm going to cut in half, or try to, a green chilli. So just to let everyone know that it is a very, very hot mama. And I've just cut it off. Right, and there we go. So I just think, I mean, we could put that on there. Is it going to distract it? I think it will. I think it will personally. So I'm going to completely leave it. So that was a complete load of nonsense. So, right. I think that's basically it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove a couple of things because I've got to do a Photoshop, but we're going to come in for another, we're going to do a taste test on this. Alright, so I think that's it. I think that's absolutely perfect. I don't think you've got to do fuck all to it. Alright, absolutely nothing. I don't think so. Right, we're going to have a look and we're going to see. So all the faffing I've been doing for the last hour or whatever, we're going to do it. I'm going to do a taste test, so I'll recreate another one, and this will be for photos, basically. Well, I think that's actually lush. Right, I'll see you in a minute, and hold in your bum cheeks, put your boobs away. I'll see you in a second. Right, okay, here we go. There we are. So that's that lovely sort of like creamy chicken stock sauce. That's a lovely poached egg. So you can see the lovely chili oil bits on there. There we are. That's that pork. Absolutely amazing. So we're just going to go in for an in-depth view on this, to be honest with you. I know it boiled over, but the only good thing about that was I was taken aback by that, to be honest with you, because I thought my Michelin experience would avoid anything like that. But it just goes to show. It just goes to show that even like people like Mitchies like me and Sheep Unit, and even occasionally Dennis and Tracy that can crack off, and even Alan. You know, I know Alan don't get mentioned a lot, and even probably my gang members. Yeah, you know, people like Paul White and Leon Bell and Mikey Five. You know, Ronaldsworth, Pelosi, everyone. Yeah, we all have our moments. We have our moments of promiscuity. So I've just boiled off these pak choys. I'm just going to hopefully try and steer them into the right direction there. So I could give this a little bit of a lemon treatment, but I haven't chose to do that. So I'm just going to leave it like that, and I think that'll be fine. Right, anyway, this is my version of a tan something. It's from Vietnam, and yeah. What I'm going to do in a minute is going to be a bit more spicy, and I'll see you in a bit. Love you all. Be good. Take it easy.